So actually I told you, this year 2014 is actually, so if you see the questions, this you will not see in 2015, or this you will not see that much in 2013 mains. So if it is there will be only one case study related with corruption. Then it will be other type of questions will be there. But if you can solve all these corruption related case studies, you can easily answer any sort of case study which is coming in 2016. Now, who are you? You are Rameshwar. Its question is saying that you are Rameshwar. Or means says it's not you, it is saying that it is about a person. They are saying about a person, Rameshwar. Successfully cleared the prestigious civil service examination. Oh, it is prestigious. And was excited about, he is very much excited about the opportunity that he will get through the civil services to serve the country. So Rameshwar is very happy and excited after clearing the examination. However, soon after joining the service, he realized that things are not as rosy as he had imagined. So it's not, so his excitement started coming down. Now what has happened, we'll see. He found a number of malpractices prevailing in the department assigned to him. Example, funds under various schemes and grants were being misappropriated. This is one issue in his department, malpractices. Funds have been diverted. The official facilities were frequently being used for personal needs. Official facilities being used for personal needs by the officers and staff. That is the second issue. After some time, he noticed that the process of recruiting the staff was also not up to the mark. That is the third issue, recruitment of the staff. Prospective candidates were required to write an examination in which, so what is about the recruitment? In the examination, cheating happens. Lot of cheating is going on. Some candidates were provided external help in the examination hall. Rameshwar brought this incident to the notice of his seniors. However, he was advised to keep his eyes, ears and mouth shut and ignore all these things which were taking place with the connivance of higher-ups. Rameshwar felt highly disillusioned. What happened to Rameshwar? He was excited here after the exam. Now he is disillusioned and uncomfortable. Oh, now he is coming to you. Oh, so who are you? You are something special because he has come to you for your advice. Now indicate various options that you think are available in this situation. Various options. How would you help him to evaluate these options and choose the most appropriate path to be adopted? Now you have to give advice. You have to give advice. Now you are a problem solver. Now since he has come to your advice, it means that Rameshwar will follow your advice. Now once you, again when you give advice, you need to keep in mind Rameshwar responsibility. When you advise, you need to keep in mind your advice which the Rameshwar is going to implement has to ensure a long-term solution to this problem. Getting the point? Then based on that, this is the end, then you can follow different means. That is the options. Getting the point? Different options. Once you come to know what is the responsibility of Rameshwar, what is the long-term solution, then adopt different means, that is different action, and then evaluate it, then decide which is the best option that you can advise him. Okay, same strategy is same. Now here, Now, keep this in mind, Rameshwar is a civil servant. Rameshwar is a civil servant. He is young, highly excited. He was ready to serve the nation. See, this word is very important. He joined the service. He is not like you. Rameshwar is really want to join the service to serve the nation. Okay, so the same person who is so excited have become disillusioned and uncomfortable after seeing some certain things in his department. Now you have to ensure that the same Rameshwar, after your advice, become the same person who is excited who joined the service. That should be your advice. You getting the point? Okay, now you need to understand, since you are not the officer, Rameshwar is the officer, you need to understand the responsibility of Rameshwar, then only you can guide it. Now Rameshwar as a civil servant, obviously as a civil servant, especially after civil service examination, his post will not be a lower post. Try to understand. If you clear the civil service examination, whichever department you have been, whether it is central services or an all India services, your post will be in the middle level, not at the lower level. If you are an IAS officer, your first posting will be as a assistant collector or deputy, whatever it is. Or in the police, it is from the DSP level, not as a SI or CI. You getting that logic? Similarly, in any other, you are a group A officer. You are a group A officer, so it means that as a group A officer, you have only in 1 or 2 services it's group B, but generally take it in the higher services level. In that case, and the problem is there are 3 problems being mentioned here. One is the department which you are posted, lot of fund diversion is happening. Yes or no? So this he have to prevent. This is the first problem, funds and grants be misappropriated. So by knowing in your department fund diversion is happening, it is your responsibility to prevent misappropriation and ensure the fund reaches the targeted beneficiary. That's the responsibility of Rameshwar. Second is, the official facilities is being misused. For example, car or any other furniture or whatever it is, official facilities is misused. Third, wrong recruitment is happening. And they are the major danger. If these people through corrupt means join the department, they will be more corrupt. So we need to prevent that also. So this, even though he has seen from the question, these are the 3 major responsibilities Rameshwar have to perform, and no support from the higher ups. So he can't inform the higher ups. He can't inform the higher ups, because then already question is saying that higher ups ask you to ensure that close everything, shut your eyes, ear and whatever it is and mouth, and keep quiet. So in this context, once you know Rameshwar responsibility, what you have to ensure, you have to ensure these 3 things is correct. That is, no fund diversion, no misuse of official facility, no wrong recruitment. Recruitment should be in a transparent and in the more merit-based manner. Okay. For that to happen, and the long-term solution is the department in which you have been posted. The department in which you have been posted will function in the most effective manner. For that to happen, the department should not, no corruption, no misuse of facility, merit-based appointment, or merit should be the sole criteria for recruitment. And the wrongdoers, whoever it is, Already they are saying that it is higher ups are very much involved. It can be your senior, it can be ministers, anybody. Okay, so in this scenario, who all can be involved in this case? So already in the last case study we have involved vigilance. We are involved in vigilance. Now we have to think about some other people. You can think this way when we discuss, actually when we discuss corruption, we'll discuss so many machineries, vigilance officers. See, now every state is having what is called as Lokayukta. Lokayukta is an option. Lokpal still have not come into existence. Lokayukta, again there are corruption cases against in many of the Lokayukta. That's a different case. Take it in a different way. Think about the question is not about a correct Lokayukta. The question is about a corrupt department. Now in the last, that's what I'm telling you already. Now we have to bring, in this case, since we have less resources, we require the biggest weapon, the fourth pillar of the democracy. Media have to bring. Okay? Then, actually, this is a very rare case in which all the 4 case studies is related with corruption. So that will not happen in the 2016 case study. I told you the environment in 2014 was different. That's why the case study be like that. Then other way of ensuring, for such type of big corruption to get caught, we need proof. In the earlier case, we used vigilance and got proof. In this case, the wrongdoing has to be recorded. You can use recordings. You can say the misuse of facility, fund transfer. You can come up with all the vital documents. Since as a civil servant, you can get these documents. You can record these malpractices. Now there are a lot of facilities are there. Using camera, so many, you can take photos. But there is a big thing involved, risk involved in it. You are ready to take risk, no? At least in the answer. Okay, so you need to ensure that, to ensure that these people get prosecuted, you need, in India, what is required is, evidence is very much important. You need solid evidence. To prove that who all is involved in this corrupt practices in this department. So ensure you have all the solid evidence. Get it reported to 2 important anti-corruption agencies. One, it can be Lokayukta, and one more. Because it's, unlike the earlier case, it's much more bigger issue here. Because it's already knowing that its issue is publicly, all the department people knows that there is malpractices happening. And more than that, the people is suffering from it. Because the funds and grants are being misappropriated. So that is also a major concern. So that has to be exposed through, again, media can expose that. So before giving to the media, you need to give them vital evidence to the media. You need to use some government anti-corruption machinery so that the whatever wrong things is happening. So you are advising Rameshwar to do all these things. You are advising Rameshwar to advise all these things. So by ensuring that the corrupt is being booked under the law, and also you have to ensure that in your suggestion, once this people are being caught, you have to give one more solution is that you have to ensure that in future no such exercise happens. For that you can say that, you can suggest that department have to function in a transparent manner. You can say that the citizen charter of your department has to be well publicized, so that the time delivery, services quality will be mentioned. The grievances, you can say that the Right to Services Act can be performed, or that the government have to do. You can ensure that all the vital document is in the public domain, so that the people can access those documents through Right to Information Act. So that let the department function in the most transparent manner. So as the word line says, don't use this word, because in case study don't use any quotes and words, but actually this is, we say it regarding transparency. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. Means, if the government is transparent, if the department is transparent, that's the best way of preventing corruption. So don't use this word in case study. You have to say that, you have to ensure that, because as the long-term solution, we have to make steps that in future also, even if you are not there in the department, corrupt related practices will not happen. For that to happen, the department have to function in the most transparent manner. By making accountable to the people, everybody's responsibility and accountability, everyone has to be made accountable. People have to be empowered. That we have used it, using Right to Information and Citizen Charter, we are empowering the people. And this is the suggestions you are going to advise Rameshwar. Rameshwar will be very happy. And once these corrupt people are removed, so it's theoretically this is what can be written in the answer so that you will get marks. Practically I am not saying anything. But you write it, you will get marks. Okay, so don't think in other way. These are all feasible strategies. This can be performed. See, the strategies which you are doing has to be feasible in the sense that it has to be practicably applicable. We are not saying anything which is not at all possible. Which all can be performed, which can be implemented. So keep that in mind. So all the 4 case studies somewhere is related. Now you can see it, okay. You can, this option you think about it. See, this I discussed the long term, means the final end. Think about the different means, evaluate and choose the appropriate path. Appropriate path I have discussed with you. Answer it. Okay, now there are, see, these are the 4 normal case studies. 2, 3, 4, 5 are normal case studies. In the first and 6th case study, you require the knowledge of the general studies subject.